With the aftercare, there's different aftercare for different parts of the body. What I'm going to talk about a little more in the aftercare is things not to do. Some of the things that you don't want to do with piercings is use rubbing alcohol on a daily basis, as a constant form of caring for your piercing. Rubbing alcohol is an astringent. It dries out the piercing. It kills new healing cells. I would stay away from hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide flushes out new healing cells. So for long-term wound care, that's a horrible idea also. With piercings, you don't want to bandage them so they can't breathe if you keep the area too moist, raw, and warm by either bandaging or by putting ointments on it. That can make a good breeding grounds for bad bacteria and pathogens, so I'd be very, very careful with that. One of the most common problems that we see with piercings here is mechanical friction. And what that is that's things rubbing, bumping, pulling, tugging on your jewelry when it's healing. So anytime your jewelry gets banged around, that damages the tissue. It causes the area to swell and to be painful and sensitive. And when that happens, a lot of people think they have an infection, but truly it's just an irritation. So mechanical friction is something you want to be careful with. So if you just got your navel pierced, you don't want your dog to jump up and kick you in your stomach. And you just want to be careful. You don't want to do the worm at any parties. You just want to take it easy with your piercing and not damage it when it's healing. A modern, very popular form of caring for piercings would be wound wash saline solutions. Either you can make a saline solution at home by mixing sea salt with water, or you can purchase a saline solution at a store, a wound wash saline solution. At home, if you mix about a 1/4 teaspoon to 8 ounces hotish warm water, that usually develops about 1% salinity content. Our bodies, it's estimated to have about a 0.9% salinity content, so that's about 0.9% salt to water ratio. So with that salinity content, you're matching your body's salt to water ratio. So a lot of people are using that to clean their piercings nowadays, because if you use really harsh chemicals, sometimes they're doing more damage than good. You see a lot of hospitals switching to saline wound wash solution just to irrigate and clean the wound out. So usually I suggest to my clients to clean their piercings twice a day. It's important to remove exudate. Exudate is a matter that your body is flushing out of your body. Your body is flushing out of the wound. If you leave that matter on the jewelry and the jewelry works back and forth, that can work that matter back into the piercing, which can damage it. But your piercer will give you more specific aftercare solutions on the things to do, but those are things not to do. And from piercer to piercer, there's multiple different comprehensive ways to clean your piercing. And when you find a good educated piercer, they'll direct you in the right direction.